How are you doing? Happy August 22nd. This is my first ever Twitter breakdown where I will break down my twats from the day. You know, give you a little background story. More than 140 characters, if you will. This is my banana bumbaclot. He's from Jamaica. His eyes are red. He has some activities, you know. He has a good time. You know, don't worry about him though. He likes to eat candy. Oh, he's falling. And he's falling. All right, so this morning I came in hot. Came in real hot after an article was published by my friend Austin Colley saying that he should be cut to save himself, basically. So the Colts should cut him to save him from himself, from the concussions that he has suffered. So I said, people giving concussion opinions who are nowhere near specialists in the field, serious matter. That's why there are docs who examine each case. Listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a Mormon. I'm not Austin. I mean, Austin's Austin. Doctors are doctors. I just don't think, even if he was to retire, which I have no idea because I'm not in the know, I don't think somebody should be writing an article broadcasting to Indianapolis that the Indianapolis Colts are bad people if they don't cut him and force him to retire. You know, I'm not a specialist in concussions. Each case is different, but that's just how I feel. You know, I want Austin. I love Austin. I love his family. I think he should do the best thing for him, for his old noggin, for his future. And it's a hot topic right now, so I can understand the concern. But for him, I mean, I'm not going to tell him what he should do with his life. I mean, that's him. And I'm sure the doctors and the people around him will tell him what he should do, what's the best case situation. Oh, bumbaclot, chill out there. Never a concussion on this guy. You know, but that was just my issue, is people who have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to concussions, giving an opinion, basically making people look bad if they don't do something. I didn't appreciate it. And it wasn't just to Bob Kravitz. Bob Kravitz wrote an article, but it wasn't just to him. There's a lot of people sending Austin tweets and stuff that have no idea what they're talking about, telling him that he should hang it up. Whenever you got to remember, this is how we make our living. This is how we do it. So I'm sure he's going to do what's best for him in his future, but that's what doctors are for. They will tell him what to do. So that was the first one. Then I came in hot with a picture of Donald Brown, verifying his Twitter, which is Donald B31. It's not actually him, though. His agent does it. So, I mean, he said he'll tweet a little bit, but I don't know how I feel about people that don't run their own Twitter. Kind of, But Donald Brown's big time, as was shown in this picture right here. Boom! Look at him. The guy works out. That was for CBS. I had to film a little intro for him. Donald's a stud. That is his Twitter account, but he's horrible at reading lines. I was listening in, eavesdropping, if you will, whenever he was giving his speech for CBS. Suspect. Definitely suspect. Then we moved on to this picture, which I found hanging up in our locker room. Somebody got to it before me. And hashtag wow at Coby Fleener. And then this picture right here. Boom. You might not be able to read that, but that's a $2,300 jacket he's wearing. You can buy a Honda Civic for that amount. I don't know why he's wearing that jacket. He's a rookie, so obviously he's going to get made fun of for this little bit. But you know what? It's a good shot. Pretty good photo. Pretty good photo. The ladies probably love it. Probably some creaming going on to that photo, so good for him. Good for Coby. The jacket's ridiculous, but good for Coby. You know? Good for him. Then I went into dropping mayo on the crotch section of your shorts/pants is always awkward, and it is. If you've ever done it, you understand that it is very uncomfortable. You're talking about having something that looks a lot like, how do I say this politically correct? Your children on your pants in your crotch region. People automatically assume the worst. I go up to a conversation with someone, what? First of all, why is this guy looking at my crotch? But he sees it, says, oh, you got dirty pants on? They're not dirty. It was just mayonnaise. But nobody believes you. They instantly think, sure it is. So it's awkward. So that's why I said dropping mayo on the crotch section of your shorts/pants is always awkward, because it is. Looks like you got semen on your pants. Then 10,000 American dollars up for grabs, but it's actually 30,000. Swingsforeducation.com. My foundation's putting on a golf outing. 2 chances to win 10 grand on the course for hole-in-ones. You hit a hole-in-one, Not very likely, okay? Doesn't happen often. But if you do, which I think you will, you win 10 grand each hole. So if you hit 2 hole-in-ones and your team wins, 30 grand going into your team, into your pocket. 30 grand's a lot of cash. I mean, that's, go to swingsforeducation.com, all right? And I'll push that. I mean, I'm willing to push that. It's my foundation. It's a good thing. You know, whatever the deal. Then I ended the day with Mike's Car Wash scares the hell out of me. And let me tell you why. The thing is like a haunted house for your car. You pull in there, first of all, a little tight fit. A little tight fit for my car. I drive an SUV, so she's a little tight. But on one side, there's a rail that I have to put my tires in, which I just got from Tire Barn. Good people. Another plug. And then the other side, there's a cone with a weird stuffed animal on top. Right? Seems a little tight, but you have to squeeze it in there. And then they wheel you in, put your car into neutral, please. But before that, they put a plastic bag on your rear windshield wiper just so everybody knows that you're too lazy to wash your own car, which I get it. A little free marketing. Make me look bad, but car looks good. And I always pull out of there. Forget that thing will be on my car for the next week. I'll forget about it. Mike's Car Wash will get some free advertisement. I'll look like an asshole because I don't wash my own car. No big deal. Then you get in there and it becomes hurricane forces, water jets to clean your car. I thought my freaking window was going to break. And then all of a sudden you're going through dark, dark, dark. And then they have this light with this M&M staring at you. It's a traumatizing experience. If I had a baby, I mean, probably shit the diaper going through Mike's Car Wash. If I had to assume. I don't have a kid. I got Bumbleclad here. But he doesn't know what's going on ever. But it's a trippy situation there at Mike's Car Wash. So that's why I said it was scary as hell. And then that was my day, really, practice. And that's about it, man. That's about it. Gonna go to sleep. My girlfriend is from Southern Indiana, and I didn't tweet about this because I don't want to put him on blast. One radio station down there broadcasted that she was getting married to Andrew Luck, which, you know, probably made her town real proud. Oh, man. What a winner that would have been. No, I'm actually dating Pat McAfee. Oof. Breaks. Everybody's disappointed in you. But no, that was fun to hear that my girlfriend was marrying Andrew Luck on the radio. But, you know, it's no big deal. Makes her more famous, makes me look better, you know. First round pick. First pick of the draft, actually. So, Coby Fleener got GQ'd up in a ridiculously expensive jacket. Spilled mayonnaise that looked like semen on my shorts. Went through Mike's Car Wash, which scared the hell out of me. And I talked about how I'm not an expert in concussions, and a lot of people who are giving their opinions aren't either. So that's about it. You guys have a good August 22nd evening. If you're going to drink, don't swim or drive. They'll both have you end up in the slammer. Have a good night. Bumbleclad here is going to have a great evening, it looks like. I won this thing at State Fair, by the way. Made a basket into an undersized hoop. You didn't think anybody could make it, but I did. Good night. That was my phone.